We've all been there, right? That sinking feeling when someone you really care about just goes quiet. Your gut screams at you to chase, to text again, to do something to fix it. But here's the thing, that exact impulse is often what sends them running. Today, we're going to learn how to flip that script.
So, when someone pulls back, what do? Well, I can tell you what you don't do. You don't send a desperate apology or a double text. There is one simple move you should make first, and trust me, it changes the entire balance of power in an instant.
So we're going to break down 9 proven, psychology-backed moves that will re-engage their interest and, more importantly, give you back your peace of mind. And you are definitely going to want to stick around for the end. Because tip number 9, well, that's the secret weapon. It works even when you think all hope is lost. And look, these aren't just some random ideas I've pulled out of a hat. They are simple, powerful shifts you can literally start using tonight. For each one, we'll quickly cover why it works, exactly what to do, and real-world examples so you know how to use it. Ready? Let's get started. All right, let's dive into your first strategic moves. These initial tips are all about damage control. They stop you from digging the hole any deeper and help you start taking back control of the situation. First up, and this one is non-negotiable, stop repeating yourself. When you send message after message without a reply, you're basically screaming, my time and attention aren't that valuable. And if you don't value your own attention, why on earth should they? So, why is this so powerful? Because it radiates self-control and self-worth. So here's what you do. Send just one, calm, confident message. Then you put your phone down. No follow-ups, no just checking in. A simple, got it, chat next week is perfect. It's clean, it's confident, and it ends the exchange on your terms. Okay, on to tip 2. And this is a really important distinction. We're talking about using strategic scarcity, not giving them the silent treatment. See, ghosting someone just feels like a punishment. It creates anger and destroys trust. Scarcity, on the other hand, is about creating just enough space to make them curious. The whole point here is to make them wonder, what are they up to? So, for the next 48 to 72 hours, just be a little less available. You're not vanishing off the face of the earth. You're just busy living your life. Maybe you cancel a casual plan, and then later that day you post a story of yourself having a great time at a gallery or out with friends. It shows your world keeps spinning, and it's a pretty interesting world at that. And that leads us perfectly into tip 3. Add a little bit of mystery. Let's be honest, predictability can be boring. A tiny bit of uncertainty, a small gap in what they know about your day, can completely reboot their natural instinct to lean in and find out more. So here's a perfect example. Instead of replying right away with a whole paragraph explaining why you are busy, just wait a bit. Then send something short and upbeat. Compare, sorry for the late reply, I was so swamped with work, to, that thing you mentioned made me laugh. Tell me more next time. See the difference? One is an excuse. The other is an invitation. It's intriguing. Okay, with those foundations in place, we can move on to some more advanced communication tactics. These next tips are all about shifting the actual quality and power balance of your conversations. Tip 4 is all about the micro boundary. Now, the word boundary can sound a bit scary, right? Like you're about to start a huge fight. But this isn't that. It's a small, firm line that communicates your self-respect. Honestly, it's one of the most attractive signals you can send. For instance, if they have a habit of making last-minute plans, you can say gently but clearly, hey, just so you know, I don't do constant last-minute plans. If you're serious about hanging out, just let me know a bit earlier. It's not an attack. It's just a statement of your standards. You're teaching them how you expect to be treated. Tip 5 is a real game changer. I want you to swap pleading for curiosity. Just look at the difference here. Why are you ignoring me? It's an accusation, right? It immediately puts them on the defensive. But something like, hey, everything okay? You seem a bit busy lately. Well, that's an invitation. It opens a door for them to talk without any pressure. All right, tip number 6. Make them see your value without bragging about it. People invest their energy in things, and people they admire. The trick is to signal your value subtly. You don't need to shout about it. So how do you do it? Simple. Just share a small win or a moment of joy from your day. For example, a text like, "Just finished a massive client pitch, felt amazing, celebrating with sushi tonight." It's positive, it shows you have a life, and it asks for absolutely nothing in return. It's incredibly attractive.
Okay, let's just take a quick pause here. We've been through a lot of powerful moves already. I'm curious, which one of these has resonated with you the most so far? Drop a comment below and let us know. And now it's time for the one you've been waiting for. We have arrived at the final and most powerful strategy of them all, the 72-hour power flip. Think of this as the ultimate reset button. This move puts together some of the best principles we've talked about into one killer sequence. So here's the plan. Day 1, you stop all contact. You go completely quiet and focus 100% on you. Day 2, you show that you're thriving. You post a story or a photo that genuinely highlights your full, happy life. And then on day 3, you reach back out with an upbeat, low-pressure, curious message. It's an almost unbeatable combination. But I know what you might be thinking. What if they've already completely ghosted me? The answer here is simple, and it's absolute. Your dignity comes first. You do not chase. Your life does not stop or go on hold for anyone. You respect their silence, and you move forward. You know, when you boil it all down, all of these moves really point to one thing: developing an empowered mindset. This isn't about playing games or manipulation. It's about building genuine self-respect and then learning how to communicate that to the world. So let's just run through them one last time, shall we? 1, stop repeating yourself. 2, use scarcity, not silence. 3, add a small mystery. 4, give a micro boundary. 5, swap pleading for curiosity. 6, make them see your value. 7, be present, not performative. 8, use selective vulnerability. And 9, execute the 72-hour flip. And if you remember nothing else, please remember this. You are not begging for attention. You are a high-value person, and you are simply choosing who is worthy of receiving yours. When you truly operate from that mindset, everything changes. If you found this helpful and you want more clear, actionable explainers just like this one, do make sure to subscribe so you never miss what's next. Thank you so much for your time.